name is Frank Perez. I want to tell you my story. My family moved to Nevada, as a matter of fact, back in 1953. I was 9 years old at the time. My father, like a lot of immigrants today, came illegally to this country, while we, the rest of his family, were still living in Mexico, in the border town of Mexicali, just across from Calexico, California. And while my father worked as a bracero and worked the fields, and would send us money to be able to support the family, see that it was going to be very difficult to be able to feed his family and live in America himself without his family. So that was something very important to him, that he just had to do something different. So after he established a good job in a place called Hidden Valley Ranch, which is about 50 miles north of Las Vegas, he decided it was time to bring his family to him. So in 1953, fortunately, my grandfather on my mother's side was a U.S. citizen and had other grandchildren that were the same age as his children. And of course the children were very small, no pictures on them or anything, so they were able to cross them without much problem. The problem was going to be with my brother and I. I was 9 and he was 7. So we elected to cross the border on the walking side, where the pedestrians actually walk through the border, not drive at the border. So we decided to walk at the exit where people are exiting the USA into Mexico. And of course, two young kids, 7 and 8 or 7 and 9, nobody paid much attention, so we walked through the border. We go to the ranch and sometimes catch some of the illegals and send them home. So feeling, of course, much better knowing that we were now documented and didn't have to worry about the immigration, deporting us or any problem with that at all. Now there's a lot more difficulties that the immigrants now are going through. Some of them are still in hiding. They're not coming out because of fear of being sent back to Mexico. And so I know what it's like, because I lived it. Though I lived it at a different time, I did live it, and the feelings were still the same. I'm hoping that Congress will do the right thing and get moving on this and not stall it, and also will be the end of some of this struggles that my family had back then, and a lot of the families are having today, being apart from their families, not being able to get the education that they want. And so I think the 11 million immigrants, once they become, once they have a road to citizenship or a road to being legal in this country, it's going to help our economy tremendously, because the workforce is not going to be afraid to work. The Hispanic immigrants, and all immigrants, by the way, from whatever country they are, they come here to work. They come here to advance in their lives. They come here to make good. And I think that you should be thinking, having a second thought about not supporting this bill. And I think that you probably, if you want our votes in the future and you want our support, then you certainly need to get with us. And I hope that in time they will also be able to accomplish their American dream, and pretty much the way I did. And I'm hoping that that happens soon. And I think that if Congress will continue to work on it, and we get plenty of support from both parties, I feel confident that it's going to happen soon.